What's up? It's Chug Rock. What I want to talk about right now is a topic about how Jesus Christ and Santa Claus have similarities in everybody that believe in Jesus Christ. Y'all might as well believe in Santa Claus. You can't believe one without the other, because they both fiction, you know. Okay, let's get started with the similarities. Both of these characters supposed to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to know when you're sleeping. They supposed to know when you're awake. You know, both of these characters are like God characters, out of this worldly characters, basically alien-like characters. Santa Claus is supposed to be from the North Pole. Jesus Christ is supposed to be from heaven, right? Both of them are alien-like personas, alien-like beings. Fictional alien-like beings. Because alien means something, a person that's is not of this world. So let's get on to it. He got people in the Lamb's Book. Supposed to have people in the Lamb's Book of Life. Santa Claus have people on a naughty list. And good people that he's supposed to bring toys to. Reward. They have similarities to that. So with that being said, they both they like the same character, and they both fictional. How you gonna believe in Jesus Christ? How you gonna believe in Jesus Christ or Santa Claus when they both had the same similar characteristics in weight? You know, you know. Jesus Christ, another thing. Jesus Christ supposed to have angels that work for him. Santa Claus has elves. They have similarities, a lot of similarities. So you can't say one is different from the other. No, they the same. They like the same thing. They the same in ways. Yes, Santa Claus and Jesus Christ is the same. Very similar. Very like the same. Very the same thing. If you look at it, they the same character. They like the same character. If not the same character, you might as well say they're the same character because they have a lot of traits in common. They had the same traits in common, And I won't be surprised if Santa Claus and Jesus Christ came from the same origin story. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you can't believe that. You can't say, oh, Santa Claus fake, but Jesus Christ real. How you know Jesus Christ when fake just like Santa Claus? Ain't how you know that? Santa Claus origin story allegedly supposed to come from a guy named Saint Nick, who actually was a black man, a so-called black man, African man, So what are y'all talking about? If Santa Claus when didn't even exist, how you gonna believe in Jesus? That came from something too. That came from Egypt. That was plagiarized as well. Yes, Jesus Christ was plagiarized as well from Egyptology. You know, you heard me. Just do your research. So Jesus Christ is the same as Santa Claus. You might as well believe in, you heard me? So you can't get around it, I don't believe in Jesus Christ no more. I look at him like Santa Claus around December. That's how I look at him now. That's a fictional character, which he is. It ain't no my truth, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's not my truth, it's the truth. Big difference. I'm not saying it's my truth. I'm saying it's the truth. It's a big difference. You know, y'all got this quote saying, "Oh, that's my truth," or "that's your truth." It ain't no such thing as my truth, your truth. It's the truth. You know, when something is true, it's the truth. It ain't your truth. It ain't my truth. It's the truth. You know, with a D, THE, D, not MY. It ain't no such thing as MY truth. It's the truth. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, uh, yeah, these two characters, Jesus Christ is fiction. Christ is fiction. I don't believe in no Jesus Christ. I don't believe in Christ. I don't believe in a man that died for my sins. Ain't nobody died for nobody's sins. You know, that don't even make sense. The whole origin story of Jesus and how he died and rose don't even make sense. You know, it don't even make sense. I woke up. That voice said, come out of that darkness. Come out of that lostness you in. Come out of that religion you in. And follow the new path of life, of the way of thinking. So I did. I listened to that voice while I was sitting down one time in a room. You know, not this room, you know, but when I was staying somewhere else, you know. So on Dictator. So I listened to it. I was like, nah, it all started with Jesus. You know, him telling uh one of his followers that there's only one good when his followers say, "Oh, good master," and it kind of confused me. And they turned me away from believing him because I was like, nah. For some reason, I just said, nah. This character ain't real. I'm gonna stop believing him. He don't exist, and it felt good, you know. In the other stories, I was like, this don't make sense. Noah's Ark, animals and 8 people only surviving and they populating Earth, they supposed to be related. What the hell? How did they populate? They must have come in incest. So that made me say, like, this is some bullshit. You know, this is some bullshit. You know, all of it. All the characters. You know, it got some good points. It got some good stable points with the laws, you know, how to live, you know, those are the things, but some of it ain't good. Some of it ain't good. A lot of it's good. Half of it ain't real. Half of it ain't good, you know, with the law and stuff, you know, of how you're supposed to conduct yourself in life. I agree with the law that makes sense, but some of them don't even make sense, you know. So yeah, you hear me? So why do y'all believe in Jesus? Why do y'all still believe in Jesus in 2025? When I go to y'all, you know, here in Monroe, you know, why do y'all still believe it? Let me know. Can y'all refute that? What I'm saying? Y'all be cool.